When we learn about numeric variables, we also learn how to use them to teleport the player with the setTiles function. Let's now use the power of addition to give our player the ability to super jump. Super jumping is different from teleporting in that our character will not jump to any arbitrary location far from its current position. Instead, only the elevation of the player will change while the other relative position is maintained. In other words, the player's x and z coordinates stay fixed and the y increases. To do the super jump, we first need to know where the player is. Currently, we have done that by going to the game, pressing F3 and getting the data from the block's information. Now, this is not convenient since every time we want to do a super jump, we would have to go to the game, get those values, put them in the script, and do the jump. And that's not how it should work. Luckily, there is another Minecraft API function we can use to quickly and automatically determine where the player is. That function is called getTilePos. Let's try it. So I'm going to try that first here using the shell, and then we will create a full script. So as usual, let's connect to Minecraft. .minecraft import Minecraft, then MC Minecraft create, and then let's get the current position of the player. So position, I will create a variable position MC dot player dot get tile pos. And now this variable position contains the coordinates. Now you might wonder, how is that possible? Coordinates should be x, y, and z, but right now we only have a variable called position, where position contains the x, the y, and the z value inside. So think of position as a special object, and using dot notation we can get the x, y, and z like this. Position.x gives us the x. Now, dot notation is not new. You have seen it before. There is dot notation here, right here, and also here. So don't worry about dot notation right now. In future sections, you will learn all about it. But for now, just think of it as a way to access data and functions from other more complex objects, like in this case, the position object. All right, so we can get also the y, and we can get also the z. And feel free to confirm here from the block information that these values are correct, and as you can see, they are. Good. Now let's proceed to create a new file, and let's just copy our code here. Let's add comments. So connect to Minecraft. Okay. So I copy the code to connect. And then let's proceed to get the player's position using the code that we currently have. Get player's position. Okay, I'm gonna move this here. Before I do anything else, Control S. Let's save this. Go here. Go to the arithmetic folder, and let's call this super jump.py. All right, so now let's get the position of the player, the coordinates. So x equals to position.x, y equals to position.y, and z equals to position.z. Great, now I have the position of the player, and to make the super jump, all I need to do is to change the y by a number that makes sense, so it shouldn't be too large but not too small, and teleport. But since I will be teleporting the player near where the player currently is, it's gonna look more like a big jump rather than a crazy teleportation. So I'm gonna pick 5 as a number that is decent enough to increase y. So I'm going to do y equals y plus 5, and by now you should know what this is doing. It's just whatever the value of y is right now, it will add 5 to it. And by now you should also know that increasing y means going up in Minecraft. And then after doing that, all I need to do is teleport the player. Okay, so mc.player.set tile pause x, y, and z. And I want to do something else before I do that, because things happen really fast in Minecraft. I will use our good friend the time module to pause. Let's import it first. Import time. So between the increasing of the y and the actual teleportation, I want to add a small pause, maybe 3 seconds, just to give me time to go quickly back to the game and let you see what's going on. So I'm gonna increase y to go up, pause to give time to return to the game, and then here perform the jump. All right, so I'm gonna Control S this to save it. I will do a few things here first. I will, since it's still very dark, I will use the potion. I will go down, and then something else I will do is I will press F5 to change the view so that you can see the player. So this is the third person view instead of first person view. And then I'm gonna come back here. I will press F5 and then back to the game quickly, and after 3 seconds, there you go. Did you see that? Let's run it one more time. That was the super jump. So again, F5 to run the code, back to the game, and 3 seconds later, that's the super jump. Easy, right? And this is how you do super jump with the addition operator.